What is up, fam? Full Metal Lifter here, and I'm going to be doing a review over the course of this month, maybe next month, on the Velaasa Strakes. I was a part of the design phase with Will Fleming, kind of. He would basically send me pictures of the prototypes or the newest prototype and ask my opinion on it, and I would give my 2 cents, which wasn't a whole lot. I basically critiqued the strap during the design phase. If I have permission to post the prototype images up, I will do so right here, or just right there in your face. They look amazing. I'm excited to try them out. At first, they seem kind of stiff. That could be because of the insole. They sent a pair of socks to go with it. I'm pretty stoked about that. Holy crap, these are stuffed. So yeah, this is the Velaasa Strakes. Let's go ahead and give them a month's test. We'll see where they wear down, if at all. And we'll see how it affects my technique, how it influences my bottom position with a higher heel, and how cool I look while I lift in them.
Easy part. Let's go. Oh yeah.
Hope everyone enjoyed that epic montage of mediocre lifting. It has been a little over a month since I switched from the Asics to the Velaasa Strakes. I am thoroughly impressed that this shoe came out of a Kickstarter campaign. Gives me even more reason to spend hours on the app. The shoe was super tight at first. It took about a week to break it in. I was actually kind of worrying that I should have sized up because of how tight it was. After that first week, it has felt extremely comfortable and cozy. The heel is 22 millimeters. It's the same as the Reebok Legacies, except it has a more gradual slope. This leads to a more less jarring feel than the Reebok Legacies had. That's something I specifically remember not liking about the shoe whenever I was wearing it more often. And the more gradual slope just leads to a better, more comfortable feel. The weight is most similar to the Reebok Legacies, as is the heel height. The sole shape is probably more similar to the Romaleos or the Ironwork 3s or even the Leistungs. A couple of the things that I saw that people had the most hesitancy over is the strap and this little like lace system right here. I think this is purely for aesthetic. I personally like it. I think it looks cool. Could it be integrated into the shoe? Sure. But I don't think that would do anything different in terms of the feel of the shoe. The feel of the shoe is just fine, despite this just being purely aesthetic. The strap is the second thing, and I really like the strap. I like how it's flush with the design and uses a very similar TPU material, if not the same. What I like the most is it actually has a really firm grip, and it takes a lot of the impact out of my knees, comparatively to the Asics, which is a very skin and bones shoe. As handcrafted and well developed as it is, it does put a lot of the impact stress onto my knees. So I really like that, and I like the cushion. I like the comfort of it. And speaking of comfort, this heel cup right here actually gives a solid grip on the foot whenever lifting, unlike the 08 Adistars, which I always felt like my heel felt like it was gonna slide out. Over the course of this month, this shoe has held up extremely well. I haven't seen any breakdown on it. It does have a couple scuffs and scratches, but that's because I'm pretty effusive to my shoes. I just forget that I'm trying to protect the shoe that I'm wearing whenever I'm just focusing on lifting weights and getting stronger. The heel height was the biggest thing I was most worried about, because I knew it was going to influence my pull, make me feel a little bit more forward. It did do that, but with a couple technique reworks, I was able to adjust to that, and the type of catch I get in the snatch and clean are definitely worth the trade-off. So for a first flagship shoe from Velaasa, I'd say they definitely hit the mark, especially considering this is a Kickstarter campaign shoe from a small company. It's their first time making a weightlifting shoe, and I think they made a weightlifting shoe that would make any weightlifter happy to have. Things that I would recommend for the next flagship shoe is come with heel size options, maybe for the people that have great ankle mobility, unlike me, that don't need the extra heel height like I do. Other than that, I think we could have some extra colorways, have some extra styles going on. I think they could, I mean, they already have options to get a different heel coating, like a mahogany finish or mahogany piece of wood into the heel. So they have a lot of their basics covered. I wouldn't stray too far away from this base model just because it's really solid. It's not a tennis shoe like some of the other models that we've seen come up, and it really sticks to being a weightlifting shoe. So there you have it. That is my weightlifting shoe review on the Velaasa Strakes. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and if you have the Velaasa Strakes, let me know what you think of my review and what you think of the shoe. How accurate was I with this review? Follow me on Instagram at FullMetalLifter. Maybe I'll eventually have a Twitter, I don't know. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. My feet are getting so cold. I don't know what else to add. The shoe rocks. The thing that I think I dislike the most, shoot, I don't even know. It's a really solid shoe. I like it a lot. Maybe the strap could be a little bit more stylish, I don't know, but it flushes really well with the design. The ventilation's not a problem for me. Things I don't like.